Shin Megami Tensei's Persona 4 intro can be quite deceiving to one not knowledgeable about how the game plays. The game isn't all just funky tunes and stylish visuals. Inside is a compelling murder mystery that you must solve. And, did I mention? You're new in town.
Come on, let go of the remote, don't you know you're ready on a junk for them. Try to flip the boat, double cooking on a go, but I know use hang, I've been cuisine. Loading.
You play as a teenage boy moving to a small town Inaba from a large city. Your mother's younger brother, a detective, and his daughter take you in, and you must get through life at school and around town. Without giving away spoilers, you quickly stumble into a murder mystery along with some friends you meet along the way. It's crucial to develop relationships with these people, among others, to fuse powerful personas together and give them a crucial experience boost. The game's social links are based around tarot cards. For example, you form a social link with a person of a strength arcana, and then when you fuse two or more personas that create a persona of that arcana, it will gain some much needed experience. When first hearing the system, it may sound confusing or intimidating, but as the game proceeds, it simplifies and becomes more clear. The previous clip basically explains the system in simpler terms. Persona 4's premise is very similar to Persona 3's. Work on social links, boost your stats, fuse personas, and kill shadows in dungeons. One thing that Persona 4 does better over 3 is the variation of dungeons, from castles to even strip clubs. You and your friends must enter a TV world known as the Midnight Channel to save the victims stuck inside. Persona 4's battle system is fairly simple, however contains a fair amount of depth. The system focuses around a mixture of luck and strategy. If you hit a shadow with a persona attack it is weak to, it will fall over and you will get another attack. This also applies against you as well. If you manage to knock down all the foes in battle, you and your 3 party members can initiate an incredibly powerful beatdown attack, which will win you the battle on most occasions. Boss battles are balanced out perfectly to the dungeon they possess, so if you're being annihilated consistently, the game is telling you that grinding is necessary.
Good work, Sensei! One so far!
There's no end to this.
And this is where the main addiction of the game comes from. The player must choose how to spend his day wisely, whether it's boosting stats like understanding and courage, or expanding on social links leading to better arsenal of fused personas. There's also the option of going through a dungeon. The reason days must be spent wisely is because the protagonist has only a limited number of days to rescue the victim in the dungeon, or the character is murdered, and then you must go back 7 in-game days, which is about 5+ hours of playtime, to try again. This may seem frustrating at times, but replaying that week may bring new experience to the player that the previous attempt did not. Save points are not scattered throughout dungeons in Persona 4. There is only one before boss, so one may rejuvenate and prepare to face the boss the next day. There are, however, items that allow one to save and exit a dungeon and later return there to continue the next day. The game is extremely rewarding, and beating a dungeon and obtaining a new party member is very satisfying. The game makes you feel like you're getting stronger and stronger after each fight. The game has multiple endings, so the game can easily last over hundreds of hours, resulting in a high level of replayability. When going through a second playthrough, some new bosses are available, like Death himself, and you can keep your money, stats, and social links for your next playthrough. It's impossible to forget the music in Persona 4, as the tunes can range from funky to heavy, and even suspenseful and emotional. The music seems to hit every emotion at the perfect times. The battle themes are usually repeated, but I can't complain because I love the themes, and some of them even get me pumped up to take down shadows. Atlus has really outdone themselves with this masterpiece, and I can honestly say it's one of my favorite RPGs of all time, and even one of my favorite games of all time. No matter what the price, grab this game, and grab it fast. It may be a bit difficult to find later on.
Bon appetit!
I hope you enjoyed this review of Shin Megami Tensei's Persona 4, and stay tuned for some more reviews in the future.
Don't look at us like that.
Oh, so it's our job to taste it first, to make sure we can keep it down.
Hey, that's mean! Then try mine first, Yosuke-senpai. It's guaranteed delicious!
You don't mind me going first? Actually, I've been looking forward to yours. I mean, Risette cooked it herself. Can you imagine how many guys would kill me if they found out? Well then, chow time! I can't give this to Nanako-chan.
Ooh, it's so delicious that you won't let anyone else have a bite?